If you don't know who the Amazing Lucas is, you lucky. You dodged it, man. You dodged it. He's nasty. He's this wannabe commentary channel, social commentary. Used to be on the right, conservative, or at least he presented himself as such. And now he's super woke. He did a character called Liberal Lucas, and now he is Liberal Lucas. He did a video coming at Matt Walsh and making some accusations. I would like to check it out, be unbiased, and see what the heck is going on, fam. But it's probably going to be a bunch of lies, more than likely. Let's check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, all that good stuff. See what he has to say.
The fragility of this video is delicious. Oh my goodness.
Fam, it will be the year 2057, and that's still going to be his intro. He ain't going to update it at all. He doing memes from 30 years ago. That's what he do. He's still doing Vine memes. That's crazy. Never heard of him, guys? Don't worry. You ain't missing nothing. I just like roasting him from time to time.
So one of the main reasons that I left the right is that I came to the conclusion that they're even more racist than the left. And I think everything that has transpired since then has proven that to be an accurate statement, because this video, this leaked audio of Matt Walsh is the chef's.
So automatically, he admits to leaving the right and saying that, I guess all people on the right are racist. That's crazy. That's a nasty ass accusation to make, and it's filthy.
Kiss. It really is. It is emblematic of all the criticisms I've levied against the
I guarantee context is going to be missing. I swear it is.
Conservative right for a while now. And as I've said before, when they mention America or Americans, they're referencing white people. They're not mentioning, they don't think about Black Americans. That's not what they consider as America, as the poster child of America. They view it as white. When they talk about this country, they mean white people. That's what they mean. Now, they've tried to deny it. Oh, that's not what we mean. We mean everyone. We want all Americans. This doesn't mean you're Black, white, blah, blah, blah. But that's...
Fam, does he not realize that he's just causing or adding to the divide? Fam, it's not Black versus white, man. What are you talking about? What year we in? Come on, man. People trying to cause a divide to distract from the real things that's going on in the world. Why the hell they keep bringing immigrants into the country where we got Americans that's homeless as hell right now? That don't make no damn sense. Make no damn sense. But no, Black versus white. Let's point at the white people and say that they're evil for no apparent reason at all. At all. You're going to bring up slavery. You wasn't alive during slavery. I wasn't alive during slavery. You just added on to this divide, fam, so that it could be a huge distraction. Stop with all this BS hate, bro. Amazing Lucas is one of the biggest haters of all time. Play the clip and let's see what the hell you're talking about.
Bullcrap. And I can't stand that bullcrap. Right? It's tantamount to when they're celebrating.
The right is good without you. In fact, since we're going to get to the nitty gritty, you need Jesus. When are you going to talk about that? When are you going to talk about that, man? Huh?
Independence Day, and they're like, well, later on, you guys can come on too. It's for everybody. It's like, no, that's not what Independence Day was about. Okay,
yes, that's yes. Right now, he's detailing why he left the right. He used to be conservative, exactly, 100%. He was on the right, conservative. He said justice for George. Wrong, Lucas. Facts.
That's not what it was about. While you had, as far as Black American slaves, y'all were celebrating freedom, and then invited Frederick Douglass to do a speech. This is the type of hypocrisy that is this country. This is the type of anti-Black hatred that is America. And there's
a lot of hypocrisy. Like the fact that there were Black slave owners, but nobody want to talk about that. Black Confederates that fought for slavery, they don't want to talk about that. And also, this was forever ago. There were Black slave owners in Africa. Like, stop this, man. Come on. Come on, stop that. Stop it.
There's nothing wrong with saying that, as long as you're trying to rectify this anti-Black sentiment that has, created very, very strong roots in this country. But even acknowledge
when y'all become president, hey, when y'all become president, Break off the Fang gang, man.
Acknowledging that when it comes to the white conservative,
and make it so I don't have to pay taxes.
They see, oh,
look out for me. Look out for the beef boy.
Why you have to make it about race? It's like, we didn't make it about race. Black people, Black Americans have never made it about race. We wanted to go to the...
Oh, come on, man. Now we could just say whatever we want. now we could just make stuff up now. We could just blatantly just say stuff now at this point. What?
Water fountain, just like you. We didn't make it about race. We wanted to live in that neighborhood.
2023, he's still crying about water fountains from like 70 years ago, bro. Drink water from your faucet. How about that? Do you really want to drink from a public water fountain? People be wilding on those public water fountains, bro.
Just like you. We didn't make it about race. There is, I mean, the litany of things that these group of people have done and then try to gaslight us into to making it seem that, hey, we're the problem,
funny, Chris,
is astronomical. It really is. And in this video, it is gold because you have this guy who clearly is in an interracial marriage, right?
As long as it's not Hillary. I'll take that.
His wife is clearly Mexican, and he's talking to Matt Walsh. And he's like, hey, listen, people can come over here from Mexico and assimilate. And Matt Walsh is like, no. Listen, race and culture are the same. It's not going to happen. Of course, they're going to bring their culture over here. All right. Anglo-Saxons created this country.
Bringing the culture with them. Of course they're going to. Of course they're going to. That's what makes them Mexican. Of course they will. That is not.
I'm saying if they stop identifying themselves as just Mexicans and they start, appreciating the country that they currently reside.
What is the country?
What the hell is this even? What is this supposed to be a big reveal of?
I mean, America. Well, then what does that mean? If you take away the Anglo-Saxon culture, which is what started this damn country.
Yeah, but not damn country. You can adopt philosophies is my point. So I'm confused by race or culture. Like, what are you promoting?
Both. You can't separate them. They're the same.
And I'm just thinking to myself, are we still going off of this lie? Is this really what we're still going off of? Right? It's crazy because this video.
What the hell are we even talking about, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. He just want to cry. Oh my goodness.
It was in 2011, I believe. And I'm like, do people still believe that they created this country? Because that's as bad as you still believing in the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Like, what other whitewash myths, not even myths, just bold-faced lies. What other lies are they still perpetuating? Like, listen, there was no country. Do they understand this? That there was land. That's all there was. And in fact, they were giving away land. They were asking people to come over here and please use this land. And guess how they used the land? These mofos were so...
Gave it to your mama. I've seen people say that they didn't like mama jokes and leave moms out of it. I gotta stop being sensitive. My mom would laugh at people. Like, she would laugh. She'd probably crack a mama joke back.
Lazy. That what did they use? They use slave labor. And it's crazy when they try to dismiss.
Oh my God. We would never be able to get through a conversation without somebody bringing up slavery. I swear, bro. Was you a slave? Was you a slave? All right, shut up. That's it. Was you a slave? Okay, shut up. I want to hear that. People are crazy.
Or downplay the role that labor had in this country. Like, you wouldn't have anything if it was not for Black American labor. And you guys couldn't let it go to the point.
Labor. You wouldn't have. Oh my goodness. He said the Native Americans were here, Vikings were here. There's a bunch of people that were here, right? I don't really care. That matters to me. None. Who's here now?
You tried to racialize slavery, which was a wild concept because they want to talk about everyone was slaves. But there was only one group of people that tried to pin slavery as a good thing. as it was beneficial to black people. This type of wickedness.
It actually was. Like, did you think that skills were not obtained? When slavery ended and the only blacksmiths around were the black people, did you think that they didn't benefit from having a skill set and be able to work a certain job? And shoot, even the musicians, they was hiring fiddlers like it was nothing, baby. What do you mean? And you always had a job out here in these streets. Right. So yes, it did benefit, right? Just because it was horrid and a bunch of other stuff happened does not mean that it didn't benefit, right? You know what I mean?
It's the same type of wickedness that I've said before, that we see all throughout history. There is a lineage of evil that currently we are dealing with.
That's his respectful way, or his attempt at respectfully calling white people evil. That was him doing that. He's nasty. Let's crank that nasty song one time. Why not? We was gonna do it regardless. Regardless, we talking about Amazing Lucas. His racist ass. Nasty as heck.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, he's disgusting. He says that all the time. He's nasty. Straight nasty.
And I want people to understand what he is saying. When it comes to assimilation, this is essentially just get out. So they want to strip you of your blackness, of your Black American culture, and assimilate you into theirs. That's where you get the Brandon Tatums. That's where you get the the conservative perspective.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Yo, fam, why does he always feel the need to come after Black conservative perspective? Officers hate it. Anyone who's Black that don't agree with you, you want to attack, bro. You're a loser. You're a straight loser for that. Like, come on. You're a cornball.
That's where you get the Candace Owens. That's where you get these Black conservatives, because they have...
Yo, fam, I could have guessed that he was going to bring up Candace Owens. Any Black person that doesn't agree with him.
Have stripped away who they are as a Black person and have replaced that with white platitudes and white concerns. That's why they don't speak on behalf of Black people, but they speak to...
No one should be speaking on behalf of a whole race. That sounds ridiculous, first of all. Second, I could tell you just watched They Clone Tyrone, didn't you? On that, I could tell. Spoiler alert, he just gave away the whole movie.
Black people on the behalf of white people, because that's their job in this country. That's how they have made it to the positions that they are in, by as far as, giving cover for the racist, dominant society. But then the audio gets even better, because then Matt Walsh starts crying about birth rates. I kid you not. All the stuff that I've heard, whether it's Dr. Francis Welsing, whether it's Claude Anderson, whether it's a litany of Black scholars, everything. This is the accumulation of all of their work in an audio bite. He's complaining about birth rates. He's like, listen, we're just going to die out. And I'm just like, what? Are you, what? Is he really saying this? Is this really what they're thinking? Because you can always assume, right? This is probably what based on how you're behaving.
Man, what the hell are you talking about? Man, what are you crying for? What are you crying for, sir?
Right? Based off of how you behaved in the past, which is from an inferiority complex, I can now see, how you're behaving currently and probably what you think.
When the original inhabitants of at least the United States of America are dying off because we've decided we're too cool to have kids, then why wouldn't they bring their culture? Because there's a cultural void. What I'm saying is that when we die off, as we have been, we have left a cultural void.
What you think, which is leading to these?
I don't see what's the issue. It's real similar to idiocracy. What's the problem? Why is he having a panic attack?
Actions of inferiority, because a group of people who believe them to be superior don't behave the way that these races have behaved historically. They don't do that. What they have done is exactly what the scripture says they've done, to kill, steal, and destroy. That's literally what they have done for centuries and centuries.
You hear the way he talks about white people? You hear the way he speaks about white people? Fam, do you think if he was a white content creator and he spoke about black people in this manner, do you think that it would have the same reaction? Do you think people would just walk all past it? You think that nobody would pay attention to it at all? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's straight nasty.
And centuries, and then try to downplay that due to invention.
Yeah, Candace fine. Anyone who says different is hating. What? Then you got like a lady that don't show much, but it ain't nothing to scoff at. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to her husband, man. Candace, and yeah, Brett cute. Can't unsee the Ben Shapiro thing after you guys said it to me 1,000 times. Now I kind of see it now. She does look like Ben Shapiro in eyebrows. For sure.
That many of them stole or many of them were assisted with. Like say, hey, but look at what we created. Right, it's like, yeah, but at what cost though? And what you created is nothing more than corruption.
Exactly.
It's just
if he was white and he was talking about just black people in general, in the manner that he's talking, man, it's a wrap. Look what they did to what was this guy's name? Tommy something. Is it Tommy Sutter? Hold on. Is that the same? Let me see. I don't want to say his name and then I'm saying the wrong name. But there was a content creator that got banned from YouTube. Tommy. It might be. Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor. Okay, I was right. I gotta stop second guessing myself. Yeah, he got banned on YouTube. And I think it was for just giving criticism to black people. And he's black. Think about that. He's black. And they still got him up out of here. So that just shows a clear, like, bias.
A nice, fancier corruption than other countries in which you decimated, right? You go to another country, decimate it, destroy, the rulers, destroy the foundation.
Yeah. Racism absolutely happens against white people on a regular basis. It does go ignored. I agree. I do agree, man. I think I'm going to do a documentary about that.
Then come back here and say, well, look how great we are. It's like, well, you freaking pillaged over here. You destroyed over here. You toppled that system over here. Of course you're going to be good. Of course you're going to be better than the other people that you destroyed. But that's another story. I just find it interesting of Matt Walsh crying about, hey, well, we need to create more white babies. Because that's what he's saying. And it's hilarious because the guy doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
Is that what he said? Did he say, was that his exact words? Play that clip.
Because the dude is still talking about, well, listen, my wife, Maria, Maria is not Anglo-Saxon. And, I think she's adopted into the culture, which is, think about this. They're saying what I've been saying for quite some time. And what people before me have been saying for decades and generations.
I mean, I married somebody I don't think Maria is Anglo-Saxon, and she definitely has left her culture at the door. So, I mean, if Maria and I have 5 kids, like now I'm confused. Am I perpetuating the problem or
that's what they want.
I didn't see him not once scream, we need to make white babies. And even if he did, so what?
To duplicate a white person. That's what they want. Whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, that's their goal. That's what they want. That's what the guy is saying who is married to a non-white person. He's saying, hey, I've got her. I've assimilated her. She thinks just like you and me. And Matt Walsh is going a step further by saying, listen, that's not good enough. Because what he tries to do is backpedal. He's trying to say, well, you're trying to make me out to be this racist or whatnot. And that's not what I'm saying.
Keep bringing this up and it makes me look like I'm making some racist point. I know you say that's what you're trying to do, but that's obviously not what I'm saying. Right, have relations and kids with whoever you fall in love with. That's great.
There you go. So especially if he clarified, what are you still crying about? And didn't this audio come out like months ago? This dude fishing for content.
All I'm saying is that as a general rule, for our culture and our identity to continue, we need to just procreate.
All I'm saying is, and he then goes on to talk about, hey, essentially what he said in the beginning, that which is race and culture are the same, and that white people need to have babies with other white people in order to keep the population alive.
I did not hear him say that? Yo, fam, this dude is nasty. This dude is nasty. He'll just make up whatever and then make it seem worse than what it actually is, bro.
Keep the birth rates alive, or else they're gonna become extinct. And he goes on to say, well, we had a good 300-year run and something like that, but it is what it is.
Or we can become extinct.
Crazy.
If that's the route we choose, then hey, it was a good run. Got a good 300 years out of it, almost.
And it's just like, this is wild to actually hear this. It's just wild to actually hear this.
No, you didn't actually hear it, though. That's the thing. You didn't actually hear it. It's wild to actually hear it. You didn't actually hear it, though. That's not what just happened. You didn't actually hear it. What are you talking about, bro? Stop it. Cut that ish out. This guy's crazy. He's like a tabloid.
From someone of such prominence, such as Matt Walsh. You have, the cretins of the political arena saying this stuff. You have, offshoots, YouTube channels and stuff like saying this stuff. But it's so interesting to see, this really is what you guys think and what you guys fear. This is amazing. Because in addition to all this, he talks about the Civil War was a culture problem.
That's why we fought the Civil War to begin with, was because there was a cultural difference between the North and the South.
Think about what he just said. He said the Civil War was a culture problem. Now, mind you, he just said earlier that race and culture are the same. You can't separate the two. Who was the Civil War between? Was it between whites and blacks? Huh? Was it between whites and Asians? Who was the Civil War between? The Civil War was between white people and white people.
What? Brother. Does Lucas believe that no black people fought in the Civil War? Lucas. Lucas. You think, for real, Lucas, there's no way. No, you don't. You don't think, there's no way. Lucas, there's no, Lucas don't really believe that. There's no way. He really believes there's no black person fought in the Civil War at all. Not a single one, Lucas. None. No black people in the Civil War. Not a single one, huh? Just none. Just all white people. Whites versus whites. Just no black soldiers whatsoever. There's actually black soldiers on both sides, but no black soldiers at all. Which is whites versus whites. There's not a single black soldier. Just fam. And his supporters hear him and don't question this bull. Oh, that's crazy. What? I'm done. I don't want to listen to nothing else. We done with Lucas for right now. That's crazy. How big is his following? He got like 408,000 subscribers. This man, 408. Lucas, not a single black. No black soldier. Lucas. Not Lucas, for real. For real. Not one. Stop playing with me. I'm done. Yo, stop playing with me, man. Listen, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. Just wow.